Hey guys, Lego Freak here, and I am very happy to be doing a Lego minifigure showcase for the new Fantastic Four movie that's coming out or hitting the theaters tomorrow. So yeah, I'm really excited. I can't wait to see the movie. So yeah, I made the figures for this movie. Now, I do want to apologize right off the bat. You probably noticed there's no Doctor Doom. And the reason for that is I could literally not find pictures that would give me enough to work with. Like, there are very few pictures of his of what his full body looks like, and the ones that are out there are really blurry, and I can't really get the detail off of him. So that's why there is no Doctor Doom. I really did want to put him in, but I just could not find enough images. So, but I do have the main four. Yeah, really excited to do this showcase. So let's get into the first minifigure. Alright, and the first minifigure here is the Human Torch. Now, these suits are very different from the ones in the last Fantastic Four films. These ones are actually black instead of blue, and this one was probably the most simplistic to do. It's still pretty cool. I can't even see the details on his back. Hang on. There we go. There's not a lot on his back, but, there's a few. There's not a lot of detail on this minifigure, because there's not a lot of detail on the suit, but it was still a pretty fun minifigure to make. He just has these kind of like pads with little bolts on them. 3 on the front, 2 on each arm, and 2 on each leg. And of course, this is not a tutorial, this is just a showcase to kind of show off the minifigure. I will be doing tutorials on these figures soon enough, but for right now, it's just a showcase to celebrate the new movie coming out. So yeah, not a lot on this figure, honestly. It took me a while to figure out if the suits were black, dark gray, or dark blue. From the first pictures that I had, I couldn't really tell. But yeah, they are black, and they do look really cool. Like, the suits, not gonna lie, they're pretty awesome. The movie just looks great. I'm excited to see it. It's coming out tomorrow, so yeah. Or actually, it's in the theaters tomorrow. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is for that minifigure. So let's move on to the next one. Alright, and the next character is the Invisible Woman. Another very simplistic outfit, but still really cool. It just, again, the movie looks really cool. The effects that come with her powers are just really cool. So, now, her hair isn't quite this blonde, but the color it is really hard to replicate with paint. So that's kind of the best I could do. Again, very simplistic outfit. Now, as pictures are released, I'll improve these, but there weren't too many pictures of her legs that I could see, so I just kind of go with what I could see. But yeah, not too much. There's a little bit of gray going there. Yeah, there's not a lot to describe. Again, it's just really simplistic, but still really cool. So yeah, the reason she has this kind of angry expression is that I'm pretty limited on Lego female faces, so this is probably the best one that I had left. I'll need to get some more eventually, but yeah. Now, on the torso, I did, if you notice, pretty much I took a knife and shaved down the sides, just to kind of see what it'd look like, and I was happy with the way it turned out. It actually looks pretty cool. It makes it look very unique, so I was happy with the way that turned out. There's a little bit of detail on the back, mostly covered by her hair. I'll kind of show more of that in the actual tutorial, but that'll be later. So yeah, just simple black legs, because again, I couldn't really see much detail on her legs, so in the future I'll add stuff down there if there is anything down there. So yeah, that pretty much does it for this character. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, and this is definitely by far the hardest minifigure in this showcase. And minifigure. because the Thing was really hard too, but he's not really a minifigure. Anyways, Reed Richards, the new Mr. Fantastic, has a really, really cool outfit. I like the way it looked, and this definitely took a lot of work. Like, it was pretty much trial and error until it looked right. Now, just making his hair look right was a little hard. Lots of detail everywhere. Can't even see the detail on his back. There we go, that's better. Detail on the back, on the arms, on the legs, on the front. There was just like stuff everywhere. I really like the way this minifigure turned out. I was really happy with it. There's quite a bit of like straps and cords and stuff like that. He does have these kind of wristbands, as well as things on his legs. Again, there wasn't too many images of his legs, so yeah, if they're not totally accurate, that's why. It's just because I couldn't find many pictures like of his legs. So yeah, he has some more stuff on his arm up there. Lots of dark colors, but still really cool. Again, more detail on the back with more like straps, little clips and stuff like that. So definitely the hardest minifigure, just because it was just trial and error again, and I had to like find pictures that worked well with the figure, because like the first pictures I had weren't too clear. Then later more pictures were released, and I got better views of how stuff was and where it was. So yeah, now he does have like little gloves on his hands. They don't cover his fingers, but so yeah, a lot of just dark colors on these guys, but I do like the way that their outfits look. I think they do look really cool. And again, the effects in the movie just look really, really good, so I'm excited about that. So yeah, let's move on to the final minifigure in the showcase, or big figure in the showcase, The Thing. Alright guys, and now this is the main part of the showcase, the hardest, definitely the hardest part, hardest thing to make, The Thing. Now, he just looks awesome in the movie, and I had The Thing already, but it didn't look quite right, so pretty much what I did was I took just a big fig, and I covered it in clay, literally every inch in clay, and then carved all the little, all the lines, and then filled those in with black. So this took a long time, because pretty much what I had to do was I had to cover it in clay. As soon as it was covered, I had to make all the little lines and stuff with a thumbtack. Then I had to paint over the entire thing with a dark orange. Then I had to go over it again with a sort of more brownish orange to get the color to look more accurate to the film, because it's not exactly like orange, it's an orange brownish type thing, so no pun intended. And so yeah, it was a lot of work. Then I of course fill in like the little cracks with black to make it look more rock like. Now here's his face here. I had to carve in pretty much everything, just the eyes, the mouth, the little eyebrow thing. It was a lot of work, but it definitely came out really glad. I'm happy the way it turned out. Now, in the movie, he is a little, he's not quite like hunched over like this, but, obviously I'm limited because I had the big fig to work with, so yeah. But tons and tons of paints and clay and time. I think I spent about maybe a month or 2 months working on this, so it took forever, but I'm really happy with the way it turned out, and that's the part I'm looking forward to most in the movie, is this thing. Yeah. Now, I will be doing like a tutorial on him. I'll have to think of a better way to kind of use the clay, because the clay I have, you have to like bake. You have to bake it, and so I found that baking like Legos, it doesn't like melt them, but it does affect kind of the way they move. Like, for instance, I had to fiddle with it because like the hole in the arm right here actually shrunk in the oven. So, but I'll kind of improve the methods of how, to get the clay on here. But yeah, I was very glad with the way this turned out. Definitely, this is definitely my favorite one of the figures that I did for the showcase. And again, I will do Doctor Doom eventually. I just could not find enough to make him well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys like this because this took a ton of work to do. Just, oh man, so much clay. Anyways, let's wrap up this video. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to please leave a like and subscribe, because this did take me a ton of work. I know that they're not even that like they're not even that detailed, but it just took me a while. I'm not quite sure why. It was a little harder to get in the mood to make these guys, but I'm really glad that I did, and I'm still really looking forward to the movie. So yeah, I hope you guys were inspired to make your own Fantastic Four, and I hope my tutorials when I make them are helpful. Yeah, just one more kind of 360 view of these guys. Dun da da dun da dun da. Cue music. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed that. So, yeah, keep an eye out for my future showcases as well as tutorials on these guys. I'll probably be doing tutorials on them, probably my next video. Yeah, this has been Lego Freak. Peace.